Hello on YouTube. Border for Sexual right back at you with the Forgotten City. I'm starting up just a little bit early because last time I did the stream, it was acting up. So I'm just starting a little early. We're back at it with this game. I'm looking forward to potentially finishing tonight. I don't know yet because this game only has about, I think, 10 hours max of playtime. We've already played for like 2. So depending on how things go, we'll either finish it tonight or we won't finish it tonight. It's hard to say. Regardless of which, just get right into it. Last time we talked to, let's see, dear content creator, you'll discover this game is full of leaving a spoiler warning before starting content from beyond White Wall Hallway. Interested players can fully enjoy the experience with us as they wish to. I didn't even notice that before. 24 hours stream. What the balls are you talking about? I don't know what Negro talking about because he's a crazy person. Anyway, I guess, yeah, if you're interested in playing this game, spoiler warning ahead. If you don't want to know all the secrets of this game, go play it first before watching, I guess. And yeah, I have no idea what ending we're going to. So I'm blind as y'all. I'm as blind as everybody watching. So yes, let us continue the adventures of Glurb. Glurb. Alrighty. Last time. Yep. There's wasps up there. I forget if I can jump. Oh yeah, I can jump. It's gonna be the spooky part because, you know, bad guys are down here, but I have a bow. It's also surprisingly not that dark down here. See my elite gamers. Blind old man. You are not what a dog, I'll show your mouth hole. Blind old man. I'll give you blind old people. My elite gamer senses are telling me that there are enemies here. And I should be very careful. Let's see, what do we got here? Random money in a box? Sure. Any enemies in there? Any bad guys? No bad guys? I'm just looking for one of these. I'm gonna dive into a pond at some point. Oh, shoot the algae. Very neat. So it's like anything living shot with these arrows will turn to gold. Cool! Okay, so important thing to note is that if I attempt to go backwards, it goes very slowly. Hello. You looking at me? Yes, you are. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Thank you for telling me about the algae, old lady. I need to press C, I believe. Yes. Still waiting for bad guy, because we already know that there's, like, some kind of enemy in this game. We just don't know what they are yet. Let's see. Crushed golden people. Let's see what do we got. Oh, Navia's journal.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had.
Who's Navia? That's one of the people that was missing, I think.
Will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walk down a corridor lined with golden statues,
I'm just letting her talk, because otherwise I have to read all this aloud.
Behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords.
That's what I hear these people talking. I thought that was in my head.
I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse,
Mm-hmm.
I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again. And
So I'm not the only one who has noticed
I
that.
discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison.
Yeah, so this lady found out what we already knew.
Others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment.
Take him. Okay. Cool. I can climb. Hello. Nice to see you. Alright. Aha. I'm surprisingly nimble for a man holding a bow. I'm still just looking for any potential enemies, because I know that there's something. We just don't know when it'll happen. Oh. Jug. Who puts arrows in a jug? That's weird, right? That's not just me. I think it's weird. Alright, I assume... Yep. Like, I'm trying to conserve these arrows for potential battles in the future, but clearly the game wants me to use these. Hello. Cool. Gold. Pretty uneventful, our first adventure into the underground thus far. But that might be about to change. Oh, saving. I stole this from the statue last time, Levi. Thank you. Also, welcome. Good to have somebody here. And I'm not sure where we are just yet. Oh, this is the locked palace from before. Oh. Can I move this? I feel like I should be allowed to move these things. How do I move? Nope. Keep my bow out just in case of bad things. Now that I'm armed, I'm like, I'm going to use my bloody bow. Let's see. Nope. You cursed? Yes. Good to know. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I think I'm trying to... I can't tell... I think they're trying to help me, these statues. What's the... What? Up? That not work? Fuck you. Okay. Finally an enemy. Just yoink. I wonder if enemies respawn in this world. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That statue deserved. I'll kick all of them. Also, I gotta really figure out how to, like, heal. I want to check something real quick. Let's see. Bindings. Like, I think I need to go back to that bakery, get some of that bread. Healed statue. Makes me think that these are like, I don't know. These are statues that have gotten loose or something? Because they look different than the other statues. I'm working on it. Thanks for the money. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, I'm glad I finally have something to, like, fight in this game, like. Feels good. Hmm. Let's see here.
You're not supposed to be here.
Hello! Okay, we've met another human. That must be one of the missing folk. Possibly Sella or whatever her name was. Music's changing. What's coming at me? Eh. Okay. Trying to be a little I'm being a little cautious here because, like, if I die, I have to start all over. I don't want to start over. Hello. Stop looking at me. Stop it. Oh, before I do that. No! Oh, balls. This is a bad idea. Oh, wait, no. You turn the water into gold, and then they all fall apart. This is like it's like a virus or something. Found something that ruined the air to the knee. Oh my lord, I didn't even think of that. I used to be a human being, then I took a golden arrow to the knee. It's still kind of weird that these arrows are even here. Who are you? Like, the combat isn't, like, super intuitive in this game, but still. Eh. Die, statues, die. I really should be trying to shoot him in the knee, shouldn't I? Just for the jokes. For the lulz. There we go. Like, so far, these enemies are pretty weak. Then again, I have a magic bow and arrow that instantly goldifies people. So, taking an arrow to the knee is just slang for getting married. No wonder all those adventurers lost everything in Skyrim. Like, how close do I have to be to hit them? Exactly. It's stuck. Oops. Okay. I mean, looking at this person a little bit more here. Definitely seems to be like, this is a statue that's had the gold come off of them. Kind of wasting arrows here, but whatever. gotta find them funny glitches. There you go. Okay. I've played Elden Ring too many times to not check a room. Uh-huh. Hello. I wonder what the money's gonna be for in this game, because so far it does, like, nothing. Hello. Okay, more of that. Good. Did it? It's gonna be interesting to see, like, this lady who we're about to go find clearly knows something here. They're sighing with relief, which implies that they want to go back to being statues. Like, they want to go back to being statues, but they also want to go back to being human? It's a little weird here, a little weird. Anything else down here? No. Good. Any bread? Very moldy bread. You know, you're supposed to wait till I look all the way around before you look at me, my dude. You're ruining the immersion. Kick. Why can't I kick you lot? I want to kick the other statues. I just want to kick every statue, pretty much. Let's see. Hello. Ah, that's not good. Really just wasting some arrows here, but that's not a big deal. I don't think. Fish. Because some shots turn them to gold, and some shots don't. So I feel like I need to hit them specifically on the meaty bits. I think that's all of them. Don't worry, chat. After this adventure's over, we're gonna take all the gold and we're gonna be rich. Hey, you're not gonna look at me. Like, what determines what statues look at you and what don't? Is it literally just, like, preference here? Also, I like that the different statues have different models. I think that's a nice little detail. Not like they're all copies of each other. Big scary room. Almost looks like a boss room. I don't think that's this kind of game, though. How many arrows we got? 37 arrows? That's a lot of arrows. So imagine when you, like, reset the world and junk, you'd get your arrows back. Oh. I know, I respect old Lincoln too much to go kick him, but yeah, if he was in this game, I'd consider it. Key to the palace door. Sweet. Yep, take that. What's this? Second girl. Let's let her read.
After I learned the terrible truth about the golden
Maybe that's who we're looking for is Navina. Or Navia.
As if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls entombed in gold that kept alive.
I can't imagine being, like, turned to gold. That would suck a lot.
Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names. And
your name's Rob, and your name's Jenny, and you two will kiss.
I'd learned as a child.
No,
As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls.
Oh yeah, Galatea. Yeah, I know the story, Galatea. Is she talking about Galatea, someone she knows, or that's like her favorite statue or something?
And Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue.
It does feel like there's like a convergence of different Greek and Roman gods that are cursing this place. Like we have the hunter woman with her golden bow, clearly involved quite a bit. And now we got living statues.
I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known.
Okay, things are getting a little saucy here.
In a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I
basically,
for the long and difficult
lady fell in love with a golden statue,
barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Eyes up, people. Gonna be a lot of enemies up here, I feel. Can I sprint? I can't sprint. I wonder if there's gonna be like an actual chase segment. I can't imagine there wouldn't be. Yeah, I thought that time. There's certain parts of them, if you hit, it does nothing, and other parts, if you hit them, they turn to gold. Because if you look at, like, if you shoot them here, or straight in the head, nothing happens. Yeah, tapped like a rat. More arrows. Let's see. Can't go in there? Okay. I had a feeling I couldn't, but I had to check. What the heck was I supposed to do there? Yep. Pardon me, excuse me. Didn't notice these arrows before. I'll take those, thank you. Because now I know what the shift function, or the run function really is about. Let's see, where do we go here? Yeah, we are supposed to go in a general this way direction. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh ho ho ho. I'm smarter than the average bear. I thought that was something there, but nope. See. Almost, it kind of feels like it's. What? Okay, now now I'm not understanding the rules a little bit here. Okay, I'm not gonna waste. I'm sorry. I would like to give y'all a mercy killing, but I only have so many arrows to shoot y'all with. Let's see. Oh wait. Make sure you don't prick yourself with an. No, that would. Can you imagine you reach for an arrow and you knock yourself with it? Dude, what are the rules for these arrows? Like sometimes you hit someone with it and they instantly turn. Sometimes it does nothing. And we'll leave the last one just trapped there. What can I say? I'm a kind man at heart. Do not wish to let them suffer. Okay, I have to assume I can't go into that middle room. That just makes sense here. Or imagine having like a knife or a sword made from the same metal these arrows are. Completely broken. Yeah, like, I should be able to snipe these guys from across the map. No problem. End of story. But then, they don't register. I think that's just like the game's code. It's not like allowing me to do this. Gotta tell ya. Whom I can only assume is a boss of some sort. Only 1 in 3 of them. Sorry, I can't read that one. 1 second. Only 1 in 3 of them fully work. Oh, that's not the case. That means I only have like 10 shots, really. I think the way that the game was, if I'm understanding right, just from like basic understanding of gaming, is that if you shoot them in certain parts, they're supposed to just instantly turn, and in other parts they don't get turned at all. Like I was saying before, if you hit them in the golden parts, then hit them in the gold parts, and then they don't turn, but hit them in the fleshy bits, they do. It's weird because they want me to kill them. At the same time, why are they charging me? Are they compelled to, or is it just like they're so desperate to die? Hard to say. I don't think I go that way. I think I go this way. Like, my adventuring self wants to go that way, but part of me just thinks that that's the wrong way to go. Also, yoink. Yoink. Can't wait to find out what all this money's for. There's gotta be something you can buy. Otherwise, why bother money? Also, who lit all these torches? I guess it'd be Navia. Only thing that really makes sense. Nothing. Okay, good. Don't really have any jump scares in this game yet. That is true. Well, I'm still wondering, like, because obviously there's these statues, and they're not, you know, murderous and stuff. But then there's these new ones, so I have to assume that these statues that are attacking me are like the older ones, perhaps, and that these ones will eventually become like those. Okay, let's see what the next one says.
Beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame
Oh.
after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa.
Ah.
Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat.
Kind of crazy how you can get them out of this gold, but it's like a terrible idea.
Talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I
if at first you don't succeed at saving people's immortal souls by freeing them from gold, try again, folks.
Regrettably, my other experiments.
You think after doing this like 3 or 4 times, she would have just stopped?
Most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet.
Dang, she down bad.
I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
She down bad for this Galataea lady. What do you think of this? Okay, so that answered one of my questions. Now we know these aren't, like, older statues. The scientific, I guess, if you want. It's weird to apply the scientific method to cursed statues. But I guess that does make sense, yes. Let's see. So she's around here somewhere. Ah! Turn back to gold. I take your money. Too bad. Woo! See, that time it just works. It's like, it's kind of random. Little random. How many arrows? I got 29 arrows left. Okay. Going a little low. I say I'm going low only because I don't know how many I actually need. For, like, the entire game, you know what I mean? Nice. 10 more arrows. Let's see, anything else in here? Part of me kind of wonders what would happen if I just took a bust and threw it at one of these folks. I know that's kind of, like, awful to think about, but in a life or death situation, I would chuck a bust at one of these folk. Hold on one second, I just want to double check something. I knew it. Crotch shot. It had to be done for science. Oh, I see what I'm doing. You have to have it, like, all the way drawn back. And even then, it doesn't always work. Ooh, I wish I could see the... I saw that one right in the eye, man. Okay. I'm starting to feel like my health... Oh, yeah, my health does go back up over time. Okay. I was wondering about that. getting closer. They've had traits. Not yet. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Can I kick this? No. What the? Oh, what did I find? The arbitrage? Dang. For science, am I right? Oh, goodness. Okay, so killing these folk doesn't break the gold, nor which kind of weird. Huh. Oh yeah, I feel like boss fight is incoming. Hoping I've got arrows for this. I only got 29 of the darn things. I don't like all the blood. Let's see who shows up. That is the good question. Are the arrows magical or the bow? I want to say it's the bow, because we're picking up, like, random arrows for this. I would say it's more than likely the bow that is magical. Also, I really appreciate that the bow also brightens up the room, so I don't always have to have the flashlight. I want to see one of these guys look at me. No, not quite. Yoink. Good lord. I like the piles of rotten skin. Just dumped everywhere. Alright, here we go. Probably a boss fight. Oh, there we go. Hello. Pachumba? Eh. Hello. You must be Nevia. Yes, exactly.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Oh, ball.
Think you can bring me down with your little wooden arrows before I jam this blade into your throat?
Potentially.
Walk away after everything you've done? Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony.
You did that,
All I
man.
wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely.
Lady, I understand that bit, but you not see the corpses everywhere.
She stopped whispering to me, and now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you? What do you mean, the same voice? Yes. I remember when
Okay, we're starting to get through to her, chat. We're getting through to her.
They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now
Not
that
quite.
I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge.
Y'all thought I couldn't
These
defuse the
bodies
situation.
are all
I'd
conduits for
de-escalate in
that
here.
one voice. Then this body is nobody, and everything I've done here was...
No, it was not pointless. Stop.
Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
Okay, the de-escalation has stopped.
Until I've done all the hard work, then swoop in. Is that it? Liar. You tried to steal her away from me.
What was I supposed to say there?
You made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you.
Ah, this is gonna be important, chat.
What? What are you talking about? Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Oh!
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done?
The last time I tried to negotiate, a guy jumped off a ledge, so I'm not sure if I'm totally qualified just yet. I'm working on it, though.
Like this, and in so much
Please do not
pain.
kill yourself or something.
It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But
Yeah.
the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule. And
No, I
let
can
it
re-goldify
run its
her.
course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut. It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, thank fuck. I thought it was over.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you.
Yay, I think
If
the
you
songs
can
through there
do
was work this
Max,
time.
I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But
Yes.
if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else
Ooh,
in the
ominous,
city.
lady, ominous.
Understood. You did it. You took away
I probably could
the
have talked to her
pain.
again, but I'm not going to.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to
Very
keep
nice.
her company. But these poor souls, what can be
Well,
done?
chat,
for
we
them?
did it. We
I've
saved
tried
the people
everything I
from
can.
this
I
crazy
fear
lady.
The only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place.
No.
In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are
Oh, a
few
lot.
things in there which may be useful to Lucretia.
Alrighty.
Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go, and never return.
Okay, goodbye. Where am I going again? I forgot. Anyway. I still think that people should be freaking out whenever I pull out my flashlight. I'm just saying. Zip line! Woo! Oh, finally somebody notices that.
By the door.
Let's go find that dick. Locked me up. Hello. Oh, you're Lucretia. Cool. Let's see. Flatulence, rhubarb, ulcer, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Oh, no boat. Thank you. Hello.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of silphium. A
I
rough
guess
lamp, it is perfect for this sort of
it just takes away from the whole
And
I'm
knew
from the
Daisy
future
was at
vibe
some
if
off-market store
I talk to
right
people
around
and
the
have a
corner.
flashlight
So I ran over
and they
there,
don't,
but
they're
he
not
just
impressed by it,
looks
I
at
guess.
me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it.
Okay, so that's what the
Then
money's
that
for.
toad shrugs
That's what the
and
money's
says,
for.
"Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So
True.
all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her
Sounds
dying
like she
breath.
just got bit by a snake.
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do.
Yes.
Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching
Man,
his
it's
eyes
times
out.
like these I wish I knew Latin. Let's see.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
So sorry, was Darius the thief guy or whatever you want to call him with... Oh, it was. There he's... He's gonna be wondering how the heck I got out. Red.
Shiny.
Hello. Oh, you from before.
Salve and welcome. Need something? Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out.
Okay.
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick.
Got sick.
My pa had just arranged a husband for me. A fisherman's son. I spent the next
Uh-huh.
week in bed. Pa paid priests to make... In the end, they just... After about a day in a carriage, I remember closing my eyes for a bit. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me... Anyway, I went searching for... Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are Oh, I tried... Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter. He'll be just across the... All right.
Cool. Alright, let's go talk to our old oh wait, one more. The Glennis and Sithra were together until the end. Cool. Alright, let's talk to our old buddy here, who's definitely gonna be surprised that we're alive. How much? I don't even tell how much denarii that I have.
Oh, hello there, partner. I'm glad you're here.
I swear he does look like
There's
Shamari. If you, like,
confusion
cover
about
up one
your
eye,
joke earlier.
slick his hair a bit more.
My plan was to give
Looks
you a little
just like him.
fright, You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone. Partner, I swear, this is just a misunderstanding. Look, why don't you keep our bow as compensation? Fine. It's a credit to you that you're able to see the humour in all of this.
As much as I want
help
to just
with
kick
something?
this guy's ass.
Certainly.
Bad idea.
All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands. She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else, but I digress. That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job... Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget. Very well.
The game's telling me to steal it, but if I steal it, bad things will happen. Oh, I would have to, what do you call it? I would have to time loop, right? Okay. Oh, Chad, should I do it now, or should I wait? I kind of want to wait and do other things in this loop before I do anything else.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Because you stinky.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Never thought to ask, are you wearing? No idea. I think I'm wearing, like, just basic clothes.
Well, it's your funeral.
A little spooky, as we know there's something down here. Ah. More Navia's peeled. Hmm. There we go. I really don't trust going into the water down here. Hmm. Okay, waste of arrows done. Is there really only one of those down here? Shouldn't complain, but it seems like kind of a letdown too. I'm worried that there's like an army of those things down here. I swear I thought I just saw one right there. I'm working on it. Okay, we got the pendant for that one dude. So, I don't know if I really need to be down here anymore. Upper cistern. Eh. Water. Aha. Hello. Yeah, I was right to not do that. Let's see. Heels. I can't imagine they could swim. They're covered in gold. I think we found what's-her-face. Hold on, I'm doing a perimeter check. I'm getting to you. Nope. Excuse me.
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
You must be Sisyphus.
You have to help me escape before that monster comes back. I'm Centella.
Yep, Centella, that was her
I
name.
found a way out through the gate of Thorn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key. Sentius, my adoptive father. If you
Bump,
please
bump,
help me,
bump.
I'll castrate and crucify him.
Sentius was the villain all along. Yeah, those thorns are definitely sharp.
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either. Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key. I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me.
Wait a minute, she
We
looks
can
familiar.
stay together.
Chat. Tell me I'm not crazy. She looks like Karen. I don't know what it is, but she kind of reminds me of Karen.
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say? There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never. What? No. You can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless? It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please. You're making a mistake.
Possibly. It's telling me to go that way. Oh. I cannot go that way. The bloody hell do I get out of here? I gotta go back the way I came. Yeah, I want to save her, but if I'm not running away with her. I just met the lady. Why would I do that? That'd be silly. Do I take fall? Yeah, I take fall damage. I just remembered. If I take it in here, I don't know. But, good on us. We found our way into the cistern. Very productive, I'd say. It's funny how you can find, you know, stuff for story you're not even looking for. Oh. Hello, everyone! Bye. Oh, there's his, what's his face?
So you survived the cistern. Probably just a stroke of fortune.
Let me go give the... what's it to the who's it. Find you. Okay. Found somebody. I want to find the crazy old lady, see if she has anything new to say. You have to admit, I made some decent progress today. Let's see. Oh, hello. I still don't know how to check my money supply, but that was clearly enough. Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that. What's a cistern? Like a brothern. Cistern's like a... It's the sewer. It's the sewers. The Romans had very nice sewers. Where did he go? Nope. Where the heck did he go? He was here. Look, I found the money. I'm not gonna steal now. Hello?
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
He's looped too.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would.
Would corpses be affected by the golden rule? I don't know.
He died.
Golden rule seems to be
It was
very
sad.
vague.
He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in.
Oh, he found
Now
Sisyphus.
nobody looks after me, except my friend Galer. You're going to let me out? Galerius already. What about the... like, if you Hannibal... Bye-bye.
Oh. I thought he was just gonna let me out. Okay. Seriously, where's what's-his-face? I was gonna buy the thing. I was gonna buy the whatever you call it from him. I understand the game wants me to, like, steal now, but I don't wanna. Where the balls did he go?
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Where'd Sleazy Fingers go?
From a faraway land.
Seriously, what's the point of getting the 1,000 gold if he's just gonna disappear? You know? Oh, I thought I got those. Okay. Ouch. I'm just a little annoyed because I finally found the money to buy the thing. If I just found that first, I could have just bought that magical elixir or whatever it was. There'd be no issues. But now the game wants me to steal from that guy.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think,
Where the balls did he go? He used to be standing right here. In here? Nope. Okay, keep going. Is it in here? Nope. Look, if I steal from him, obviously that's going to be a bad oh, here we go.
Salve again.
Hilarious!
I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible? You've just arrived here. You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding.
That's right, I am a time traveler from the
the only
future,
way
and I'm
you could
also
have
in
known.
Inception or something.
You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Exactly.
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods.
Oh yes,
he was
roll
given
the
a
rock
terrible
up a hill.
punishment.
I remember
He
this
was
one.
forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start
Rolling,
over,
rolling, rolling.
over and over again for all eternity, just like you.
Pretty much.
Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve.
Yeah, the Roman gods seem to have had very little originality, it seems.
Forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle.
I got a little buddy.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll... Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell... Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now... Well, it's a long...
Tell
I'm a
me,
farmer.
my buddy.
Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of
He's
the
from
world.
Camelot.
One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men.
I
My
see
father
where this
told
is
me to
going.
run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up.
Yep.
But by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That
The
was
golden
my
rule affects
first
someone that's
into
brain dead?
intelligence. My
Let's not
mother
test that one.
died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged.
Okay, so Galerius isn't a legionnaire at all. He's British.
One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier could split his face right down the middle. But
Roman gods were copy-pasted from the Greek gods.
never saw how
Romans.
many. The next thing I knew,
Just
I was
stealing
waking up with a
everything.
mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the
Boudica,
Romans.
Boudica, Boudica.
Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times. They always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too.
It's a long-ass story.
Stampedes breaking out. See, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome.
Yes.
Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. Never seen anything like it. Human beings. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest was a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. That's what I thought too, for a while. See, I finally had my own farm again. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says.
And I
Only he takes the
trusted
best bits for himself,
Sentius.
of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe. So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the... But don't you worry. Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his. One day. He'll get his.
Nemesis.
Forget I said that last part. Thanks, friend. Anyway, that's enough of me. I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it, but from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched, and maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's... And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man. Even I could do a better job. All right, friend.
There's still a ways to go. Trying to figure out, like, how to undo everything. But we're getting close. We're getting closer. Yeah, Sentius is a bad guy. He's trying to keep everyone stuck here for reasons we don't yet know. Whether it's because he likes power, or because he has some weird deal with our god that's cursed this place, we don't yet know. Where the heck am I going? I have no idea. Right now, I'm just kind of wandering. Portal? Oh, boy.
That light! Did you steal it from the gods?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
There she
and
is.
lets out his threefold
Aha.
braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own,
Get out
aren't you?
now. What is it, citizen? Not that it's any of your business, but my loyal... Unfortunately, I don't think...
You make a deal with the god? Personally, probably not.
See, Domitius has been going around town.
Actually, almost assuredly not.
With lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage. But he's a gladiator. Sentius knows about it, of course. But he doesn't. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. Hey, if you think you can do better, be my... In any case, if you're interested in the election...
Selby.
Alright?
Cool. Alright. Where to go next? Because I really don't want to go steal that thing. I'd rather go find what's-his-face, but I don't know where he is.
A fellow traveler.
It's just really annoying that I finally got the money, so I could just go buy it, but the game has him disappear. Where the heck did he go? This place is not that big. Oh. I imagine... I think there's like a few different endings to this game. You know, the usual good, bad, secret thing. Imagine the secret one is just, you know,
majestic.
you gotta help everybody as much as you can.
A new face, Ave, and maybe interesting. That's true. I know. What else? Yes. What else? Yes. It's. Let me ask you this. Did you?
Oh yes.
Did you happen? I see. And because I've seen her before, there's something I think you should see.
Yes, finally.
You'd better follow me to the baths.
Oh shoot, she wants a rendezvous.
Closely. We can't have people
thinking we're bathing together.
Boom, boom, boom. We're making progress. I thought the bats were that way. Or is this another bath? I remember this is where we saw that assassin guy. Whoa. A little fancy bath. Someone randomly shows up as like, are you two bathing together? Where's she going?
All right, you're here. You were
Oh, wait.
asking how I knew the
Are
only
you
way
that
out of
woman?
the river
Are
was
you
down
Karen?
Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp.
Yay.
But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen.
Charon, the boatman.
Charon, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead.
Oh.
Charon, who in exchange for the right coin helps the souls of the newly deceased.
Does that mean I'm
cross the
dead?
Styx, the river that separates.
Is
the
everyone
land of the
here
living
dead?
from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change.
Interesting.
Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
There are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck
Massive.
in the underworld like
I almost stole that thing and reset this.
Sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means. I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It
Dang.
seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his
Of course it'd be
epithet
the
has always been
Pluto.
Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to
So
answer
many
them
questions.
if I can. Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage.
This is a
across
big
the river.
question. Why are there so few
That
people
never
here?
made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession.
Uh-huh.
So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not. No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without
Things are
your
getting
help,
spicy here.
I promise you. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. Each of them is slightly different. Whether the story, but they always
Tell me
involve
about
the
boatmen.
souls of the dead, meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him
This
with
is
a
why.
coin,
This is
an
why
obol.
Pluto's a dwarf
That's
planet,
why it
because
was
he's
once our
doing.
custom to bury
He's
our
making
loved
little
ones with a
communes
coin
of
in their
people and
hand.
turning them into gold if they break the
Charon's
line.
obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin. To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to
That line
depict
could have been read a
people
little
in
bit
different
better there,
guises.
but whatever.
You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress.
Seems that their appearance changes depending on people's perception.
And their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle. That was my first thought too. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out. We don't have much to go on, except the old Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Hercules was able to leave the underworld. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape. So it seems you have two options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape.
Or use what's-her-face.
Or some other guy. All Romans try to avoid saying it, and you may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so. It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, and even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left. Shh! Is everyone so blunt where you're from?
Yes.
That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about.
So basically, big boss fight or sneak around.
Even put an end. As I said, Hercules managed to open. Are you telling me I won't pretend to understand? So, if you want, who knows? But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed. If you could recover and replace, it's the tower. You'll find them all. However, this one is unusual in that each of the four. That means you'll need to. Good question. To answer that, it would have had the god's name engraved into it. So it meant, and there's only one group of people. There's a cult in Rome that they've been known to start fire. If I were you, I'd go looking for. But I did hear a rumor they have a secret.
Oh balls! I gotta write all this down. Also, I'm gonna forget it. Let's see. The Roman plate. The Christian boys.
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum. Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, will be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago.
Oh, of course he did.
But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern. So, perhaps you could talk to her. Or just take a look in his room.
A little bit of A and B.
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other three will illuminate the way. As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing. First, Proserpina, it's said, the god of the underworld abducted.
Oh, Persephone, yeah.
If the stories are true, the problem is, how do we leaving that aside for a moment? Truly? Then again, I suppose, can you tell me more? Fascinating. Perhaps
It's basically just giving me different options for how to beat the game.
Abducted, it would make. Tell me, has she told you? Truly? Ah, I see. But unfortunately, I'm afraid. All right. As for
let's see.
In any case, time may fortune.
Yeah, so let's go talk to the most obvious Christian in the entire town. Let's ride. Hiya! Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. And when we see Darius, we buy that thing off him. No. Darius, where did you go? Legitimately, where did you go? Okay, where was I going again? Oh yeah, Libya, I remember. Out that way. We're gonna pull this whole operation from under Senate man's nose. His big honkin' nose. He won't know what hit him. For being such a small place, it is a bit of a maze here. This way. I played this game like a week ago, but thankfully this place is so small, I remember where to go. At least I remember the last place I saw what's-her-face. Oh. She's that way. I'm dumb. Didn't Karen send you to find someone named Al? She did. That is another mystery that needs to be solved. Who is Al? Then again, Al seemed to be like from the from our time, right? Because we saw his corpse. Actually, that's one big thing to think about is that Al was sent back here to fix things too, but he didn't. And he gave up. Which implies that Heron wants us to fix something?
Hilarious.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so
He's
this
gonna be so
place
happy when we
accepts all
was
the
Al.
souls.
No, I think Al was real.
But
Nobody saw it coming.
say
Anyway,
it.
I thought you Stoics weren't supposed
Then
to worry
it
about
is true.
things you can't control.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I had to tell myself it was true. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting them. He gives such an uncanny description of this place.
Yes.
I will do my best. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through
I
dumb
gotta
silence
stand up
to
for a
the
second.
infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world,
Just gonna paraphrase
so
a little bit
this
here.
place accepts all the there the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the others follow their trades. I hope I have done it, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a friend. You have given me hope.
Yay. Alrighty. Now step one. Now we gotta talk.
Springtime.
Degenerate mind.
So, you're here. I'm so, and I hope I'm not being too full. You're not like any Roman man I've. Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Okay.
I take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can
Get rejected.
do business.
There's an
Right.
achievement for that.
Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw, I remember because they kept looking over their the one word I kept hearing was... Certainly. Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair. Now, she just... I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival. Whatever you like. All right.
Cool. All right. Where's my good buddy
Fortune
Georgius?
smile on you, brother. Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now. All right, friend.
Handsome. You stay away from my money.
I'm staying away from your money. Okay.
Galerius?
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Centilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From
The real question is,
nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
this is Galerius's.
What if there is something I can do?
Wait, what did that say?
What if she's out there somewhere suffering?
Yeah, not gonna steal.
waiting to be found?
Pretty sure I die immediately if that happens.
Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get some rest. Tomorrow's
Virgil.
I suppose you're right.
Looking for a kabash. Avia's chest, Livius. So these are like the communal quarters, okay. Cool. Cool. Precious. The herbalist. Dino. Hold on, I got my flashlight out. It's too dark in this place. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. The election's starting. The game is actually progressing without me. No! Everyone, if you go, bad things will happen. You fools. I'm still trying to find Kabash's room. Hold on. Found a thing. That didn't help at all. I have a feeling this is like the in-game. Let's see. Ancient women. How dare they have any sort of standard? I tell you. Full sellouts, a lot of them. Anyway. I feel like this is the in-game way of telling me, like, you know, time limits. Seriously, though, how do I check my inventory? Oh. Hold on. Here we go. I have 2,000 denaries. This is what Al worked. And these are all the different people I could accuse, but now we know that it's probably Sentius. I guess we'll just wait and see where this is going.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The
candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Huh.
As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots, and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Sentius.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
Oh,
I abstain.
There
I'm
you
just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens.
I don't think this is everybody in town.
Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus.
Yeah.
That's more like
Okay, now when's the bad stuff happen?
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Dump.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you
This is
will
the part where he pulls out a
finally
knife.
enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because
Yeah, I can hear you.
tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of
Ah! Fire.
the myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What?
Sentius has some
I have
wonky looking
committed
legs.
no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is, a children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
I imagine there's a way to do that, but I have no idea how to become magistrate.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Out of my way!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Follow me, quickly.
It's weird, because Sentian, like, sacrifices himself to do this whole portal thing. But he's also, like, preventing everyone from leaving. So there's something weird going on, man. There's just some weird stuff going on. Okay, time to leave. Well, now we know there's an in-game time limit on this. That's good to know. Yay. I mean, this is only like the third loop, so it's actually we're actually got some good progress going. My old friend.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back? What? That's a big ask. But something tells me
Dude just believes me.
all right, but I doubt I'll be able to.
Okay, so
The 49 melodies fetch again. With
Don't you
inks
just love
just as the
springtime?
ocean, but it does say it. Then I thought I had to tell he give. I will do there and
okay. Now the question is, what do I do now? Because I got to find these placards. So I think my first port of call is to get that serum. What balls now? Oh, there he is. To talk to her again.
What are you doing in here? Can't she needs the... It's too late. She was and now... Well, Well...
Alright.
Hello there. Are you well? Certainly. Oh.
And the game thinks I'm just gonna steal it.
Very well.
Throw my weapon into the pit. I don't know if I can throw it. Lucrezia.
Feeling up? Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did. Oh no. Sorry. There was... But that was Navia. Anything about... Sure. Hemlock, I believe. Do you really want to know? I mean... I haven't seen her in months. Gladly. I'm Lucretia. I'm tired. Well,
I'm just learning as much as I can about this lady.
And then she shut herself in the past. But I really wish one of... I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that I just know Navia would... You did? That? Willow back. I should have... I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and...
Awesome. Yes. Who do I give this to this?
Thank you. I'm ready. All right.
Alright, we gotta find Rufy. Rufy! Rufy? That's on Rufy.
Don't you just love springtime?
Yes. Rufy, there you are.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your
Alright,
step.
thanks. Alright, Levi, yeah, the stream's probably gonna be ending in the next half hour or so. We'll try to finish this game up tomorrow, because I think we're still a little ways out, but we're getting there.
And this will work? Finally, some relief. I've been in a lot. It was too much. I owe you. No idea. I think I have seen that plaque. Sorry I lied. Can't be too careful these days. Head into the caves behind the theater. Then right again. Oh, and here. You'll need this key.
Cool.
You didn't get that from me. So you...
Alright, let's go get one of these placards. Pluto, you stink. Stinky Pluto.
Help! You have to do... Thank you. What?
Run, Baker Woman, run. I got a real quick deal with this guy for no real reason.
Stop right there. I'm... Thank you.
No, that would definitely end it. Alright. This guy's dealt with. This way. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Gotta watch. Oh, there's a note here? Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment.
Curse you, cultist.
Cool. Alright. Let's go to the theater. I think we might end after we get the next, I did not do it. Oh, poor Dooley. So. Cave behind the theater. Clearly this place. Whoa. Right. Where's plaque? Found it. Alrighty, one down, 3 to go. I gotta remember how I got in here. Yeah, here we go. Up here. Up here is this. Dang. You, my man, are not having a good time. Alright. Let's go talk to that, Mally Wally guy again. Hey, ow. Oh, my knees. Oh, my balls. No pain, no gain. Rose. Okay, total off tangent. My second youngest nephew has started calling me bro, and I, for the life of me, do not know where he got it from or why.
Would you? What is it, citizen? All right.
Sorry, this is Antilles' house. Wrong house. Shut it, Neko. You're not allowed to call me bro. Ever.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate. And now...
Okay.
Don't you just love springtime?
Harvey,
To our priestly friend again.
a new face. Harvey. Oh my. Let's see. If that is, we don't have much to go on. Sit and so it
Oh, this is just how I
may for
relearned that bit. Okay. So really right now I'm just set on the path of find the plaques. So we got the Roman one, right? Yeah. I might have to do another loop to get Georgius to do it. And balls. Now I need to find out where Abash's room was. I already looked at Kabash's room. What the heck is his plaque? I imagine a lot of these are going to be in the caves. It's like the one unexplored area we haven't really dealt with. I'm just going to dick around in the caves for a little bit. Drop a quick save here. Right. Left. Good to hear it. Bottle of wine, you say? It could be quite helpful, actually. Yeah, this is like Livia's house. Okay. Okay. But it does feel like we are getting close to the end game here. Absolutely. Oh, that's just another way of getting in there. Oh, waste of an arrow. Okay. There's no way there's nothing else down here, right? Otherwise, what would be the point of all this, like, stuff down here? I thought you statue bros were helping me out here. Statue bros. What are you doing? Hmm. Ow. Okay, so there's only one plaque here. Hmm. One of them must be in the cistern, then. I'm just going by process of elimination. There's not that many places it could be.
Salve.
Okay. Locked box. Gonna talk to old Shamaria one more time.
Hello there, friend. May I say? Malleola. Certainly. Very well.
You... An accident? I do have a question, though. I don't understand.
Salve.
Oh, I promise. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. All right.
Nope, you're good. Okay. The one person I have not talked to...
Greetings and salutations.
Oh yeah, Georgios. He might know.
Greetings. I'm Georgios.
Come on, Grecian.
My friend. Ah, I knew this day would come. I do not... Please, let us leave the live coals safely beneath the ash. Very well. But the Magistrate, for several months now, I have been sneaking out at each day. I leave offerings of food in the hope that we may have a bountiful harvest. So I ask, stranger still. Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot it. Nothing. Nobody entered. And yet when I went to take a look, when I told my friend Kabash of this at the tavern, It is the only Greek temple in the city. Head towards the baths, and it is the last building on your right.
I do not think you should pursue, but you do not strike me as a cat.
Cool. Towards the bath. So it's this one. Ah, secret place. Interesting. Kabosh! Where are you? The heck's going on down here? Like someone's hoarding loot. Hi, Bosh. Hi, Bosh. Oh, that was to him. Hello. Nice, nice place you got here. Greek plaque would translate to, the many shall suffer the sins of the one. That's not what we're looking for.
Come and join me by the fire.
Hello.
Welcome.
Are you Pluto?
Welcome. May I ask your name? It's a sincere... Tell me. Ah, Kabash. I will tell you everything I know. But the one thing I long for above all else, let us find out with this simple question. Excellent. I see you are indeed. Now, will you join me in a...
Sure.
Wonderful. Would you say you know the difference? And to what extent? So, do not... That is quite sensible. I'm reminded of something Socrates once said.
Who the heck are you, old man?
Better to know that you know nothing, than to know nothing and think that you know. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize. Yet, but under the golden rule, morality matters. So to navigate this maze, we would have... That is an excellent question. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is... Are you sure? Or is it possible that... So is it up to each of us to decide...
Where is this going, old man?
So if a man feels that stoning to death his unfaithful wife is right, I agree. But what? I see. Empathy, the emotion, knowing there will be no legal consequences, who would you mark?
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What did he say?
Of course. Our empathy, like a sight, can such be guided. My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about... If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is... And so we must accept our limitations. And the sad truth, in mathematics, we would... Because this and life... I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for...
Okay, I don't know if I did that right or wrong, but here we go.
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare, very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, when the Romans came, in typical
Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpine. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, and the city's dwindling Greek residents witnessing this, they gathered their art and value. However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place, an even older plaque bearing. We had no idea until, as a result of their deaths, we extended the tunnel. Suddenly, you see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts. But it turns out this game has been going on. I think it is best you head through the catacomb. There are certain things. Take this key. You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave? I was a quarrelsome young man. Back then I used to enjoy. It became heated. He drew a gladius. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I. So I began. I returned.
Okay.
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Ah, you're that one dude from Greek mythology whose name I should remember, but I don't.
They are one and the same. As you would. I enjoyed our chat.
Sure, nice to meet you. Okay. Ah, so that's the way to go next. Anything else down here? I see a potential box. No, not a box. Well, I just want to see what's down this way. Okay. That's the exit. Okay.
Ah, you've returned.
Not really. We'll go for another 10 minutes or so, chat, and then I'm going to have to get off. Just because of dogs and things, and I still got to finish editing Monarch video. Bosh. I'm not hostile, even though I'm holding a bow. I'm mostly doing it for self-defense. For the record. Hello? I'm starting to think that this place is a lot older. I don't think Pluto's behind this. I think we're dealing with something way older. Older, colder, and bolder. My gaming instincts are screaming at me right now. You telling me, Memphis? Something bad about that. Oh boy. This isn't ominous at all. Shush. Okay, good to know. These ones you can't freeze over. I wonder if the golden rule can be broken while I'm down here. I'm trying to go flashlight here. Oh, right, I have 2 bows now. Whoopsie! Well, that explains why I couldn't kill these dudes in one shot. There we go. Oh, balls. Statute. Okay. Alright, everybody. I think that'll be good for tonight. I know it's a weird place to stop the game. But... Wait. Yes, overall. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow for at least a little bit. And we'll see if we can finish this game in the next stream. It might be a 4th stream. We'll see at this point. But made good progress just by wandering around. So we're on the hunt for the plaques. There should be the Egyptian plaque, and then we just gotta find the mystery plaque and the Greek plaque. And that would be good. Alright, so, see you guys again tomorrow with more of the Forbidden City. I have to say, really like this game, and looking forward to playing more of it. So, until next time, everybody, stay safe.